Jodie brings a really honest view on what it's like to be a first-time mum, and she goes through quite a wild journey. I think there's something quite special about it, and it gave it a universality, which I was really interested in.
She is, a mesmerizing presence in the film, and her character there's a real quality of bravery, but also vulnerability and love, at the center of it.
There I am.
It's an incredible performance. It's, that was sort of one of the main things that drew me to wanting to do the adaptation, was writing a role for a central female character. She's brave and she's hopeful, but she's complicated. She's sort of going through so many extraordinary things all at once. It's such a demand for an actor, and Jodie kind of met that with such ease. It was really beautiful to watch.
Motherhood is very much at the center of the film. A mother and a child, and how they survive through this terrible disaster. I mean, it was very surreal. It's kind of just anticipation and excitement, and then I couldn't imagine, a more perfect version of it. It really kind of captures the spirit of the book, and then it's also something new.
I read the book and thought it was so beautiful and moving and strange and specific, and but just more importantly that it had real cinematic potential. There was a real reason to put this on film. There's some beautiful shots where there's no dialogue. I think you always admire your other collaborators' work, and Mahalia's done such a beautiful job, and Susie, who shot it, has done amazing work, and the composer and everybody.
We wanted to make something that really represented that first year. It's set against a flood, but in truth it's a kind of a metaphor for that first year where you change so much because of this new life that you're holding and you have to be responsible for.
So we're doing to talk about the impact on women, in kind of so many different complicated ways. So again, that was something that felt really fascinating and exciting, and it had loads of cinematic potential.
It's really exciting. So much of British filmmaking at the moment, it feels like it's in a kind of renaissance where it's breaking new ground and experimenting. It's a good time. It's a good time for films.
And just to see the book go through that process of being made by this incredible team of brilliant women, really at the core. Mahalia, Belo, the fantastic director, and the producers. There's this real kind of female force behind the film.
I mean, it's so good. It does feel like a really exciting time at the moment. The film festival's been amazing. There are so many incredible creative voices.
What is it in 3 words?
You could say birth, death, and hope.
Hopeful, devastating, connection.
Where